Surely, people cannot imagine that the average annual income of North Koreans does not exceed $700. What is this concept? A person can earn an average of $40 to $60 per month. If living in rural North Korea, income would be even lower, only about $12. The per capita annual income of our country is $8,000. This means that the average annual income of North Korea is less than a small fraction of ours. North Korea's level of economic development is only comparable to that of our country in the 1980s. In our country, even living in second-tier or third-tier cities, $1,000 is not enough to spend in a month. Although in North Korea, very few people earn $1,000 per month, the happiness index of the people is very high. Ranking 35th in the world is a sign of a poorly developed and impoverished country. How can they achieve such a high happiness index? Currently, North Korea still maintains a planned economy. All means of production are community-owned. The government places great importance on the welfare of the people. The country has good welfare policies for the daily lives of the North Korean people. All essential items are distributed according to demand. People consider food as essential as the sky. The warmth and food security of the North Korean people are all provided by the state. Every month, the North Korean government issues fixed exchange vouchers, similar to food stamps and postal stamps in our country in the 1970s and 1980s. Each North Korean citizen can receive 20 kilograms of rice, 10 kilograms of vegetables, 10 eggs, and 1 kilogram of pork per month from the state. Just bring the corresponding exchange vouchers and you're done. Other essential items are also readily available. The North Korean government attaches great importance to the development of agriculture. The country's leaders regularly visit and inspect work in the fields. Therefore, people have no need to worry about food and warmth. How many people are striving in our country's cities? Their goal is to earn more money, settle in cities, buy houses, get married, and have children. However, high house prices make many people slaves to their homes. Living for a house, under such pressure, it's difficult to talk about the feeling of happiness in life. In North Korea, there is no such problem because their homes don't need to be bought with money. Houses are built and distributed by the government. In North Korea, private renting and buying of real estate are strictly prohibited. The North Korean government has standards for distributing private homes, allocating 30 square meters per person, distributed to each household. This means that a normal family of 3 can live in a 90 square meter house. As children grow up and marry, they can build their own families. They can request from the government, and the government will allocate a new house for them. Furthermore, North Koreans don't need to decorate their homes with their own money. All decoration costs are borne by the state. Every family, upon receiving a house, has all rooms fully equipped with appliances and furniture. North Koreans not only don't have to pay rent, but also water and electricity bills are free. People don't need to worry about not having a place to live, nor do they have to bear the burden of large home loans. Natural life pressures are not as significant. Their lives don't have to think too much about material things, just need to consult with the government to solve any issues. But nowadays, many young people around the world feel that the cost of raising children is high, and some even don't want to have children. In North Korea, having children is also the responsibility of the state. North Korea encourages people to have many children. No matter how many children you have, you don't need to pay any money. The state even rewards families with many children. From the moment a child is born, they can enjoy free medical insurance, until they go to school. Tuition fees, textbooks, and other fees, as well as school supplies, are all free. Expenses such as uniforms, accommodation, and food are all not required to be paid for by themselves. In North Korea, 12 years of education is compulsory. Children in North Korea don't need to attend extra classes. Everything is the responsibility of the school. In North Korea, opening extra classes and training facilities is not allowed. This significantly reduces the pressure on each family. Children with excellent academic performance will be sent to top universities to continue their education. The costs of study and living during university are also free. After graduating from university, the state will assign jobs equally. Graduates don't need to go to job fairs to look for work. After state examination, jobs will be assigned based on abilities and individual preferences, so there are no difficulties in finding employment. Issues like unemployment and similar problems. Upon reaching retirement age, the cost of retirement expenses is covered by the state, regardless of whether you live in cities or rural areas, whether you have a job or contribute to social insurance. When reaching retirement age, the government provides free pensions to all elderly citizens. As the elders used to say, being sick is not a problem. Treating common and difficult illnesses is a problem for many countries. The most headache-inducing issue is that even treating minor illnesses can cost hundreds of dollars. Not to mention serious illnesses or accidents. High medical costs often lead to the collapse of a family. Since 1953, North Korea has implemented a comprehensive free healthcare system. All citizens are entitled to free medical services, regardless of the severity of the illness. All expenses are reimbursed by the government. There's also an undeniable factor, which is the deep affection of the North Korean people towards their leaders, which people from other countries cannot compare. The Kim family is a monument to the North Korean people. North Koreans worship the leadership's governance in their hearts, as the leadership has brought them a peaceful and happy life. The Engel coefficient shows that the lower the proportion of living expenses to total expenses, the higher the happiness index of the society. North Korea is an example. Although earning only $40 to $60 per month, every aspect of life from birth to death is reimbursed by the state, with almost no additional expenses, no need to become slaves to housing, no academic pressure, healthcare, and elderly care. It's not surprising that the North Korean people can live so comfortably, singing and dancing. Of course, some will say that North Korea is closed, economically underdeveloped, satisfied with the present, not thinking about progress. That feeling of happiness is just self-deception, joy amidst difficulties, for a happy life under such average distribution. What do you think about this? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Hello and see you again.